Hey everyone, it's BAZE.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, and well, it's been a while, 3 weeks actually, so that might have been the longest of time since I ran my channel, like going on or going by without a video, but well, life and all that. So after I shot the last video, I was pretty busy, like for a week or so, with the Freddy Fresh release on my label Intrauterin Recordings, which was released on 16th of July, but I had to pick that up from a pressing plant on 17th, so a little bit of mix-up happening there. Then I spent the weekend, as you've seen in that video, like stickering, stamping records and stuff, shipping stuff to the distributor and all that kind of stuff, shipping out BANDCAMP orders and whatnot. So this happened, and then, well, I had my first vaccination stuff, which didn't affect me much, so but that took like an evening away from me, because I had like a bit of a special appointment because of like my claustrophobia thing and stuff. And well, then I got the shot, and then I went to work the next day again. And at the vinyl warehouse right now, we're understaffed because, well, it's holiday time. All the people like myself next week will be off work, and like if you work on a heavy load, like with 4 people in a warehouse for the section we're working in, and then one like guy is not there, so the workload increases. And well, the work is kind of physically demanding at points, so that was a little bit of like draining and stressful and stuff. And then other stuff happened as well. Very surprisingly, I like kind of announced this in the previous video as well. I have a new release on LK Cemental scheduled for hopefully early October, and what I'm not revealing what this is, but Tom High Rent District. If you see this video, don't order this. I'm going to send you a free copy anyway, because you will like this, and I know that. So hold off with your order and like, well, wait for a free copy to come. But I was like working on that, like preparing everything. Will be full cover release, so we had to get back and forth on graphic design and stuff, and this will be a big one. But and then pre-sales started last Friday, and in the meantime other stuff happened. And like some days I got soaked when I came home, so like it was rainy and very heavy rain, and now the weather is very like unstable, kind of overcast, kind of sunny, thunderstorms and stuff. So yeah, all that stuff happened. And also stuff I had to come up with, like a new strategy of like finding new income, because, well, one of my main clients in Berlin might have gone forever, so because their demands were like too short-term for me, and I was like having the discussion with them back and forth for a while. And when they came back after a hiatus, after they announced, well, we got a new job to do like in 2 weeks, and then they didn't come back for 7 weeks, and then like once again said, well, we need this in 3 days. And I was like, come on, fuck you. I told you I need more time and more pre-roll time to prepare and stuff. And well, they are maybe a little bit pissed, so I don't know if there is jobs rolling in from that side. But I'm working on a new strategy, and I've been progressively more interested in the stock market, so I spend a lot of time reading, and like basically all my commuting time from work and back, from my place to work and back to my place, I spend like a lot of reading and stuff, developing new strategies in terms of generating a passive income, even though right now, due to the virus and stuff, I don't have much money to invest. But well, mid-cap, small cap stocks might be a strategy, monthly or like bi-monthly dividends might be a strategy. So I'm working to get my ass into that as well. And like, yeah, the other release, as I told you, and things have been stressful, so 3 weeks have passed by. But now this, I guess you've seen the Q-Connect stamp on an envelope before, and here is the guy it comes from, unboxing for a new Sound and Silence release, I guess, sent to me by George Mastrokostas, straight out of Athens, Greece, because well, he has been sending me stuff for a few years right now, and always high quality ambient, post-rock, post-postrock, lately also with a little bit of like folkish, very left field pop approach, kind of very interesting, always good relaxing music in limited hand numbered editions. So I guess 1 or 2 of those are in here. So let's have a look what this is. Yeah, next week I'm gonna spend a week after like having a hairdress appointment in on Monday morning and some other things. I will spend a week in the record store because I'm taking over for a week because the guy who runs the store will be on holiday. So this is a thing. And also, well, yeah, I didn't tell you about that. I had a like, well, this was like kind of weird. I made an appointment at my dentist for like, I guess mid-September because, well, like a half yearly, like every 6 months you gotta go check and stuff. And then like 2 days after I made that appointment, it was like, well, this doesn't feel right. Some of my teeth started to feel weird and stuff. And I was like, well, I called my dentist again and they were like, well, we are going on holiday as well. So like try to sit it out and or like go to the emergency dentist service, whatever. And well, I was like, okay, feels weird, but I don't know, 6 weeks might not be that bad if it doesn't get worse. So I popped like a pill and stuff, and this did help. And then for 2 days it was okay and stuff. And then on a Friday it was like, okay, doesn't feel right at all. On the Saturday I was like, okay, gotta pop another pill, like I don't know, 600 ml of ibuprofen, which is like a painkiller basically, and the lowest level you can get on prescription. So you get up to 400 ml, I guess. With like free pills, you can go to, I don't know, to every like Apotheke is the word in Deutsch, in German, to every like drugstore, and like get those for free. And then everything above that you have to have a doctor's prescription. And I had some like 600 ml ibus sitting around here from like another tooth thing, I guess, or from like back pain, I don't know. So I had some and I popped one and I was like, oh, this doesn't feel good at all. And the pain didn't go away. And then on Sunday morning I was like, okay, I need to see somebody. And I called the like emergency dentist service on a Sunday morning and I was like, well, okay, come by, drop by and stuff. And I went, and what happened was we started a root canal treatment immediately because, well, my teeth are all good and stuff, but some like kind of inflammation had happened, and they were like, okay, it's a good thing that you came by. And yeah, this happened. So I was knocked out for a whole Sunday kind of from like their painkillers and pain medication, and the Monday as well was a little bit like blurry. I went to work and stuff, all good, pain-free right now, but you know, as it is actually when you go to dentist and they give you like a heavy like painkiller treatment, this might delay and slow down the thing the next day. But let's go into music deeper. So we got 2 albums here from the Sound and Silence label from Greece. This one is Western Edges Dependency, Sound and Silence 083, released on July 5th, 2021. There's once again their like press info stuff, a lot of info in there. So let's dive into this quickly. Ambient electronic solo project of Richard Adams, founder, member alongside his brother Chris. Okay, it's a duo. They're from Leeds and they run a band called Hood, actually, that went on hiatus a while ago, and since then Richard Adams has recorded music under the name of Declining Winter, and also under other names released stuff on many labels. Actually, it also is part of many other like ambient project, has worked with Jason Sweeney, which is also releasing on Sound and Silence on the Panoptic Electrical label, under the Panoptic Electrical group. And this is the second full-length album, dreamy ambient, soothing ambient, lo-fi electronica, minimal techno as well. So we might get some beats in here and stuff. Reimagining of the sound of 90s garage, techno and ambient music coming out of a car radio on an eclectic pirate radio station, mixing in with the buffering air sounds around hills and valleys of Yorkshire and Lancashire, UK. Okay, like a reminiscence to the 90s, which is always a good thing because I'm a 90s kid basically, so in terms of like electronic music and rave and stuff, I'm all in. So here is the back, the Sound in Silence logo, which is still beautiful and stuff. And the photography on this one is very beautiful. I like this kind of grayscale-ish, dark ambient tone in a very used in a very minimal way in terms of photography. So let's dive into there. Dependency actually. Here is once again the classic standard opening method of the Sound and Silence releases. We got a lot of stuff in there, and basically, most importantly, the album, which is beautiful for sure, like the clean way of design, and we have like the full track list and also a kind of typical British photography, like the highway or the main motorway as they're called there, alongside like a row of like kind of detached houses, like 2 or 3 stories, I guess. Typical, well, suburb, not suburb, but like, I don't know what is a satellite things around the cities in Germany is called Schlafstadt, which does mean, well, those kind of like areas and quarters where people go to sleep only, and then they commute into the city to go to work once again. And sometimes they're referred to as like satellite cities, which is like half correct, I guess, but well, Schlafstadt does seem to be a like valuable term for that. And the next one is The Cloud Factory by Yellow 6, a name which has been popping up very recently on the label, so I guess they might have released like an album like in the past 12 months or so, so this name is very present in my brain. Solo project of John Atwood, based in Leicestershire, UK. Ambient post-rock, having released on a lot of labels like Enraptures, Make My Music, Resonant, Cathedral Transmission Edition 6, and has played a lot of shows in North America and Europe. 10-track album, 67 minutes, all recorded between March and May 2021. So once again, a kind of quarantine lockdown album, I guess, mastered by George Mastrokostas, which is the label owner and stuff. Uses, inspired by the very minimalist approach of Phil Glass and Burial, which is an interesting reference for an ambient album and post-rock album, but as Burial also uses this kind of faded out, what he's calling post-garage, like standing in front of a warehouse where a rave is going on somewhere, and you just hear the blurred noise coming from the windows and like from the shattered and cracked walls and stuff, and from the doors. So it's like a muffled approach to music, a kind of imagining of what is going on behind those doors, but you can also only hear like a hint of what is going on inside. So yeah, interesting. Here's the track list once again. Always good to see like people coming back to a label. Sound in Silence, the logo, you might not be able to see this, and this is the Cloud Factory, which is a cover also kind of like slightly reminiscent of the Cloud Making Machine by Laurent Garnier, which also used a like kind of, well, this time painted image of an industrial factory, an industrial site producing clouds actually. This is catalog number, not catalog number, but number 079 of 200. I haven't had a look at the other one, which is 142 of 200, so each of those are limited to 200 copies. Here is, once again, the pretty clean-cut design and all that, very clear typography, and we got the track list in there as well. Also rolling with this kind of like grayscale-ish, kind of dark ambient-y note, which also is suitable for stuff that references Burial, even though Burial is not dark ambient at all, but the moodiness of the music is suitable. So that's it for now. Bass Junkie out for the first unboxing video on my channel in like 3 weeks. If you have forgotten that I run a Bandcamp, it will be there, like get the new Freddy Fresh release and stuff, or other music that might be of interest, like a bunch of vinyl and tapes available there. New stuff to come there as well. And on Thursday, 12th of August, which is like in a few days, I'm gonna run a show once again on Radio Flouka in Paris, of course, like drum and bass flavored radio show from the darker side. And also I've uploaded the latest show I've done for Radio Al-Hara in Bethlehem, Palestine, on my Mixcloud, which is all information or all links you can find down in the description box below. And if you like this one, of course, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe for sure, spread the news about this channel, and if you're in Hamburg, hit me up at Otaku Records. Throughout the next weeks, I'll be there. So I'm out for now. See you on the next one. See you later.